All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me just move this over here. All right. Looks like we're back on. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Loud and clear. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. We had a pretty decent bounce up here in Asia today. Now kind of bouncing around in this, kind of bouncing around in a little bit of a range here on gold. Let's have a quick look at the news. We got a big week this week. Today we have JOLTS job openings, but not until 3 p.m. London time. So we got quite a while until that. Let me just move the YouTube here. What up, Mr. Barley? What up, man? Nice view. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me bring it in a little bit. That should be enough, though. Let me... There we go. There we go. All right, we're on. We are on. Yeah, Goldie having a little bit of a bounce this morning, so we'll have a look at gold here, see if we get any trades here pre-London. He did just have a nice hourly liquidity grab here. Hourly grab and lows, closing bullish. Potential to bounce back to the highs. How big of this range are we talking? From here to here on gold, we're talking about 50 ticks, which is not bad. Not a bad little trade. 50 ticks up into the highs on gold. Let me just have a look here. So hourly just came down, grabbed lows, closed bullish. Now we have a little liquidity level sitting above here. We got some big resistance, some pullback levels from yesterday around here as well. 4 hour. Let me get rid of this alert. This alert should have gone off. 4 hour here came down, grabbed some lows, closing bullish, closing with a nice morning star here. Looking like you could come up and fill in this wick up here on gold. So potential for some longs here pre-London. Potential for some longs. What up, Arab? What up? What up? What's going on, man? Welcome back. Yeah, potential for a little bounce here on gold. Gold had a crazy sell-off yesterday as well, guys. Massive sell-off. Gold has just been selling off like crazy from that all-time high resistance. How much do you have? Got about 57-ish ticks. But yeah, gold's been on a crazy sell-off. London session pretty much ranged all of yesterday, and then towards the New York session, you broke, pulled back, and continued selling. So yeah, big sell-offs, and yeah, gold coming in some very big support levels. Very big support levels. If you have a look at the daily, yeah, you come back to huge levels. You do still have some potential further liquidity back down at 3,300, but yeah, this is absolutely weekly support, and this is a huge level of support as well. Absolutely massive. Kind of held this. Where are we? Kind of held this sort of, massive head and shoulders, and just a huge sell-off. The lower gold comes, you could get some big swing longs as well. I can see gold from both sides. We've got a very big week this week as well. We got a lot of news coming up this week, so we need to be very reactive on gold and not very predictive. Want to be it's not a market to try and trade what you think. It's a market to absolutely trade what's right in front of you. Let me just fix up these alerts. These alerts shouldn't be spiring. Let me just have a quick look at this one. Stocks are still booming, absolutely booming. Let me just see this alert. What was this? Interesting. Let me just clean this up, guys. We've got time on gold. Get rid of this AMD alert, gold alert. Lots of alerts gone. I haven't really watched the markets too much this morning, guys. I've been busy. Like I said, it's my final couple of days, final week here in Australia. So been busy packing, moving around. So I haven't really watched Asia too much. I was watching this sell-off here. This little liquidity gap at a breakout. But by the time I saw it, we were already down here. And I was like, I don't really want to start chasing it from here. And then we ended up coming back up to the liquidity level that we gave in our Asia market call. Here we ended up breaking out and ripping like 90 ticks. Heading to Europe, man. Heading to Europe. Heading to Europe on Monday. But yeah, there was a nice. There was a pretty decent actually breakout here. Looking back, this candle, grabbed the lows here, closed above. This was our liquidity level that we gave in the Asia market call. Price ended up breaking out and hitting that beautifully. Really, really nice push. London, nah, definitely not, man. I'm heading to Spain and a few parts of Europe, man. I will be in London for a few days, but no, I wouldn't be moving there. Yeah, you got a piece there. Yeah, it was a lovely, lovely push, man. Lovely, lovely push. Once it actually broke out, wicked, rebroke these highs, you're risking about 36 to hit 74 into our top liquidity level, which was actually beautiful. Very, very, very nice. So some pretty decent run-ups in Asia. I just wasn't really watching it personally. 5 in Norway, nice, man. Norway's cool, yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'd love to live in Switzerland eventually. Switzerland would be a pretty cool place to want to live in one day. Anywhere in all them, Scandinavian countries like Norway, all beautiful, man. Some of my favorite places for sure. So we've got potential buys here on gold, guys. Back up into this liquidity level. Playing the range here today. Sorting around the resistance. At 11.5. Yeah, around these areas. Yep, definitely, man. You can see that finally broke it. I mean, a little bit of a reaction from resistance is nice because that kind of brings in that brings early sellers. It's kind of what you want to see, and then you break it aggressively. Even if you wait for this 15 to break out, well, we still had from here to here, which is 70 ticks. Even if you got half of that, that was still a very, very nice position. Very, very nice position. That's my boy. I don't know how you did. Good, thank you, man. I'm good. Doing good. Good night from New York. Good night, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you staying on the late night grind. What time is there? Where's my New York time here? 1:14 a.m. Late night grind. Yeah, tax 11%. Yeah, Swiss dream. I know, man. I think it's pretty difficult to get, though. Could you sell if price fakes out of the next high? I don't really have any downside targets, to be honest. There's no, unless you have a downside liquidity level, which is, I mean, you can say these data lows here, but I personally don't have any downside targets, so. And I'll just maybe sell gold if we, if this 30-minute breaks out, but right now the 4 hours closed bullish. Hourly just grab lows and close bullish. 30 minutes just closed bullish, so I'm not really looking for any sells just yet. Personally. Traders Club Swiss Content House in the Alps. Yeah, that'd be amazing, man. That'd be a dream. That would be a dream. Another day in Paris and the Gold Coast. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm from cold Melbourne. Hello. Morning from Oklahoma City. Nice. Oklahoma. Cool. What time is it there? What time is it? 12 a.m. Nice. That's cool, man. Oklahoma City. Whereabouts is that? Oh, wow. Cool. Appreciate you tuning in, man. People worldwide today. Very nice. 200 people on YouTube. Guys, remember, drop a like for the stream. Let's see if we get some pre-London buys here on gold. If I want sells on gold, yeah, I'll probably look for sells maybe closer to London Open. With the 4-hour, hourly, 30-minute all closing bullish, it makes the most sense to follow that. So there is the potential, if you re-break these highs, to fill this range and, maybe come for a deeper retracement back up into these breakout levels from yesterday. And flipping from here, break-even point here to here, 80 ticks. Mississippi, nice. Seattle, nice. Cool. Indonesia, nice. People tuning from everywhere. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm in South Africa. Cool, cool, cool. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good, I'm good. Appreciate you tuning in. Dallas, Texas. Nice. Seattle. More people from Seattle. Nice. We need to come for a... We need to come for a US trip by the sounds of it. Manchester, nice. I used to live in Manchester. India, cool. Germany, nice. We are worldwide today. We are worldwide. Hong Kong, nice. Hey, Brian. How you doing? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Doing good, man. Be even better if we get some trades here. No trades for me here to start the week. I didn't get any trades yesterday. I didn't trade Asia today, so yeah, we'll see if we get some trades today. The new Mr. Worldwide. Australia, Cambodia, nice. More Seattle, nice. The hell is crazy. More Lithuania, nice. Possible to look at the bid and ask price on Topstep. Yeah. For what? What do you mean? You mean like, can you see it or can I look at it? What for? Where's GC? For what? Where would be liquidity level grab at before this current push? Hourly grab lows, held support pushed. 4 hourly morning star. If that's what you mean, man. If you mean for this push up, came down, grab lows, held support, pushed higher, and the 4 hours a really nice morning star. Very, very nice morning star. Spread? You don't have spreads on futures, man. There's no. You don't see spreads on futures. You can see the bid and ask to see, like, you know, you can set your orders, etc. Good after frickin' noon, bro. Good afternoon to you too. Daytona my beach, Florida. Nice. Good morning, man. Good morning. Second hour of the Asia is beautiful. Hourly morning star. Yeah, 100 ticks. Oh, and 2 evals. Amazing. Yeah, beautiful push. Beautiful, beautiful push. Friends all over the world. I know, yeah. Can I just come travel and stay at all you guys' houses? Understand you're looking for some buys at that liquidity level. But wasn't that liquidity go to the previous highs? It's just a 4-hour high. Previous 4-hour high. If you're going to close bearish, probably going to grab the highs, maybe retest this support. It's also hourly grab lows, close bullish. You got a few equal highs here. It's not like a massive level that I'm like, oh yeah, we need to grab this. It's all I can really see right now in terms of playing this range. But it's more so, yeah, it's more so just marked on as previous 4-hour highs. You'd anticipate, you know, if gold's going to push down after grab and lows, holding support and closing bullish, you'd come up and re-grab the highs. Consistency percent on Topstep. There is 0 consistency rules on Topstep, man. That's why Topstep's the best. You also just asked that question. Ask it one more time and you are out of here. There's no consistency rules on Topstep. That's what makes Topstep #1. I mean, yeah, unless the hourly close is bearish and this confirms a fake out, then maybe consider shorts London Open. But right now you grab lows, close support, grab lows, close bullish, broke above this level, held support. It would make sense this to be a bottom wick and this hour to continue breaking higher. Thank you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. But yeah, we are in a pretty tough range here. Let's have a look at NQ because NQ did have a lovely move in London. We don't want to miss it today. See how this daily closed. Let me see. So, daily still pushing up here on gold. How did we close? NQ. Grabbed highs, closed a little bit doji, a little bit of a gap up. Instant top wick here today. Not really too much. To me, this still looks like you can have a pullback. Look at that. You came down, filled in the gap yesterday, and you're instantly pulling back. Price action's getting pretty corrective on NQ. Hourly time frame. Lovely morning star here. Look at this beautiful morning star. Reject, grab lows, retest, push up. Grabbed highs, close bearish. Grab lows, close bullish. So it looks pretty choppy. But I wouldn't be too surprised to see this for a potential steeper pullback. We'll see. Thoughts on the sells at 5 a.m. to continue daily bearish trend. Hit 35 ticks but got out break even. Let's see, man. Let's see. 5 a.m. This, I wouldn't short here personally. There's kind of close with no top wick and you are right into support. Unless you were selling from like back up here. Which depending on where you were. Depending on which you were short from. You know, maybe if you were short from like up here maybe. But shorting down here, I wouldn't want to short down here because you're right at support on the 4-hour, hourly and daily. Yeah, it's pretty overextended to want to short here personally. If you want to short gold, you know, you need to be shorting after a liquidity grab at the resistance, which to me up here, there wasn't really a reason to take this push down. And if you're coming back down here, then you want to see a breakout. Otherwise, you end up shorting support and getting trapped. Yeah, you could look at the US 100 chart. Definitely, man. Definitely. They don't have the Topstep don't have affiliate links anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, you can absolutely check out Topstep. Topstep's what I use every single day here. Got all my fund accounts on Topstep, but no, there's no referral links anymore. Just the normal Topstep website. What do you think about trading Amazon and Apple stocks? As in for like swing trading, I have both. I have shares in Amazon and Apple. Apple's been on a great breakout recently. I'm long Amazon from Apple from back down here, back at 200s, trying to get this big breakout. And it still looks good. Amazon, still long Amazon as well, from somewhere back down here. I mean, where would you trade it now? Well, it's kind of already had the run. So you're going to be seeing some decent pullbacks maybe into August and September before you consider buying more stocks. Personally, I'm cashing out on a pretty decent amount of my stocks and seeing if you can get pullbacks into August and September. But I mean, Amazon's already had a great run this year. But would I buy it from here? Well, it's 4% into all-time highs. Not really worth it. Puma dumped 16% last week. Would I consider that? That doesn't really sound very good. Depends, why did it drop? Puma, which here? No. What's the stock? Is it this one? Maybe it is this one. No, that's not it, is it? Which one is it? But just because if a stock drops 16%, that's not a reason to buy. I wouldn't. There'll be a reason why it dropped so much. So I don't know if this is the right. Is this the right chart? I don't know if this is the right chart, but if it is, no, I would. Depends on the reasons, but I wouldn't start buying it just because it's dropped 16%. Especially like a company like Puma. I don't know. It's probably been going down for quite some time. Hi from LA, California. Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, Goldie almost flipping bullish here, guys. If you break bullish here, man, if you break these highs, there's the possibility to fill this range here. Poor earnings for the quarter. Yeah, it's probably not a good reason to buy personally. Don't know if it's. I don't know. I mean, I've never really looked into the company. I don't know what they're doing long term, but I don't imagine they're doing very well. What is it? What actually is it? Yeah, Puma SE. That was it. Yeah. So Puma SE. Been going down since 21. I wouldn't buy this stock personally. Look at this. Terrible. I don't know how Puma are like innovating on what the future is, but it's definitely not something I would buy. I would not touch this. You've been ripping down since 21. Pulling back, ripping down, lower, like huge downward push. Personally, I would certainly not buy that. Yeah, you can. If it starts breaking these highs, you can buy it on the flip if you really want to. Buy on a flip, buy on a close. You got 30-minute close in 3 minutes. Good afternoon, Azar. What up, man? What up? Do you have the butterflies yet? Nah, not really too much, man. I'm looking forward to the change for sure. Well, a little bit, man. Yeah, it's not really sunk in, to be honest, man. It's come like all of a sudden come out of nowhere. But yeah, looking forward to it, definitely. Heading up to Europe, Stephen. Heading up to Europe, man. Do you know how trading those stocks would be like when they're pumping? Apple, Amazon? Because when I heard that they were pumping, I want to be ready and jump in those trades. I mean, if they're pumping, there's probably a high chance you've already missed it. I was buying all the stocks when everyone was saying not to buy stocks. It depends if you're like trying to day trade stocks or swing trade stocks. So if you're buying stocks for investments, it was during the times of April when everyone was saying not to buy stocks. That's when you were wanting to buy stocks. But when they're this high, no, I personally wouldn't be buying them this high, personally. Just got a notification on TraderVate. What's this? So 30 minutes flipping bullish here, guys. Hourly's also flipping bullish. If you were to take this flip here, what would you be risking? I would now. I'm not going to trade funded personally. It would just be a combine. Here into here is like 80 ticks. Not bad. It's not bad. If it's banned there, no. It's simple as that. If I can't help it if it's banned there, man. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, man. Unfortunately not. What up? Move not yet, man. Monday. Monday, man. This will be my last ever Tuesday stream in Australia. Last ever Tuesday stream. We've said that every day this week. 15's closing pretty strong. Let me see. Breaking out, holding it, squeezing. That's a lovely, let me see here in the futures. Yeah, lovely breakout, nice bottom wick. Flipping bullish. Futures kind of broke out nicely from that 33.13 level. Ali's flipping bullish. See if you can drive from here. Yeah, it's insane, Dossie. Yeah. I was looking back at like old videos, even like 2 years ago. I was like, man, you know, a move like this in London would be like maybe 20 ticks, 20, 30 ticks max. Now it's like 100, easy. Easy, it's crazy. If you wanted to pay PayPal, man, you can book a call with the guys. You might be able to do it that way instead, man. Yeah, it's insane, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Somebody maybe grab these lows here before this push up. Yeah, never better time to be trading. 100%, man. It's crazy how much movement you get here. Crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, it's literally, yeah. The thing is, you know, if gold was still moving like 20 ticks in London, man, you'd have to be trading like decent size to make it worthwhile. That's when I was trading much bigger size. I had to reduce the size because the ranges are so crazy. Let's see, four hourly is probably the only time frame that makes sense here. I mean, hourly makes sense, but you know, stops are pretty large. Yeah, more than 1 to 2. Yeah, 1 to 2 is more than enough, man. Yeah, more than enough. We're moving to heading to Europe next week, man. Heading to Europe. 0.138. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, it's more than enough. But that's the thing, though. Even on gold, you know, trading, trading 1 to 2 contracts, more than enough. More than enough. Let's have a look at NQ. See what NQ's up to today. NQ had a lovely London trade yesterday. Amazing sell-off in London yesterday. So we'll see if NQ gives us anything here today. Daily's looking a little bit tough. I'd be watching. Again, I don't really have any preferred direction here on NQ. I'd want to be more so waiting for some sort of at least 30-minute breakout on NQ. Will you still stream? Yeah, 100%, man. Absolutely. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. Trading in the morning. Not trading mid-afternoon to evening. I can't wait to not trade the evenings anymore, to be honest. Absolute, man. We'll trade first thing in the morning, which would be amazing. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. 2 seconds. Let me move this here. Let's see. What are we up to here, Goldie? What are we up to? What are we up to? Coming back up into this resistance here. Yeah, nice. Do you need the previous candle's highs or lows to be taken out for a fake out? Depends on the higher time frame, to be honest, man. Not always. If it depends how strong the fake out is. If it's a strong, you know, for instance here, it's a strong big fake out, then no, sometimes here it can be enough to take. If it grabs lows, even better, but it doesn't necessarily have to. But if it's a 30-minute fake out, it depends on how the hourly looks. Live in the Peppers Tower? Nah, no, nowhere near there, man. That's in Surfers. I stay far away from there. Far away from there. I don't go down there. I don't go down them areas. I'm on the complete opposite side, man. But yeah, we do have a. Remember, guys, we got a massive fundamental week this week. We've got Jolt's job openings today, and then tomorrow is where it's really going to kick off. You've got GDP tomorrow and FOMC tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day, guys. I'm very likely going to be trading combines this week. I've had a very, very good month on the funded accounts. I don't think it makes any sense to trade, to want to ruin what has been such a great month by trying to trade on a week like this week. There's so much coming out. Like I say, GDP tomorrow and FOMC. And then Thursday, you got core PCE. Thursday should be a pretty fine day. And then Friday, you have NFP, our final trading day of Australia. And it's NFP. Fantastic. Hey, Slay, you gonna miss? All of it, man. All of it. All of it. So please, Fummy, pay you back when I pass. Yeah, all right, fine. When you pass, when you get your first 10k, that's a done deal, man. Done deal. Sold someone Fent. Synergy creeping. Now you gotta fund me, Daniel. Daniel's gotta fund me. He's got that Dubai money. I need some Dubai money. But yeah, very. I'll probably trade. Combines most this week, I would say. Today might. To be fair, today might be the only day where you may be able to trade a funded account. I think tomorrow is where it's really going to get crazy. You know, trying to trade tomorrow before FOMC, before GDP, it just makes no sense. Nice, Dossie, nice. Get the Lambo out, man. Daniel in the house. 300 people tuning in, guys. Remember, drop a like for the stream. No, not really anything that exciting jumping out here, unfortunately. It was a nice little breakout there, but you know, even if you did take this flip, you'd very likely just be out of break even there. You know, you'd be risking somewhere here. As soon as it starts to, you know, hit this level here, you'd want to be managing aggressively. So nothing super clear here. Maybe take it to the London Open. It does, yeah. It looks like head and shoulders. Yeah, I can see that as well, man. I can see that as well. I can see it from both sides right now because the high time frame is what paints the picture. And this is a morning 4-hour morning start with a breakout. Longs still make the most sense for me. Unless the hourly closes bearish, you know, it'd have to break out with serious volume to want to trade against this previous hour. Previous hour grab lows and closed bullish, so you have a liquidity grab and a bullish breakout. Longs here, just from here, make the most sense until we kind of confirm that that was potentially fake. But right now, yeah, longs do make the most sense. It's just not easy. I've been here in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hey, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. Yeah. Lost. So many barriers, man. 100%. So many barriers where it can come in and start messing around. 100%. I mean, I'd love to see a fake out to keep selling. Absolutely. If you keep selling, you got yesterday's lows. You kind of had this, you know, third drive into highs. You had this 1, 2, 3 third drive into high. Tried to push down, pull them back. So I can honestly, I can see anyone to take that flip, you'd be out of break even there. I can see gold from both sides right now. That's what makes it kind of tough in this range. These highs, I mean, let me actually just zoom out here. Look at what we're doing. Zoom out. We've been selling off. We had a huge push down yesterday. We're just ranging. You know, we could create a pretty aggressive range here until maybe even, you know, pre-New York. I hope not, but, you know, it makes sense. Sometimes it's so easy to be so zoomed in here, you know, trying to jump in every single up and down move. And then you zoom out and you go, right, we're just, you know, we're ranging at a massive daily level of support. Take a trade. Just a little bit more volume, to be honest. There's not much volume. And there's not really any, like, you know, you tried to break out, you pushed down, then you pushed up, then you pushed down. So there's no real direction here. The only way I would take a trade, I would take some longs. Let's say if we come down here, grab lows, and have a steep rejection, then I'd take some longs. Or I would take sells. If we get a strong fake out, then I would sell gold back down to daily lows. We just want, to be honest, we just want volume. We just want volume and a confirmed direction. I was hoping we'd get some pre-London trades here. London's been very quietly recently, guys. London's been very, very, very quiet. Well, NQ's had the plays on London recently, so I definitely want to keep an eye on NQ today. Had a great trade on Friday, great trade on Monday. So I'll be liking to watch this today. But yeah, gold's just been a non-stop selling off with no real pullbacks. Literally since last week, just been selling off, small pullbacks in New York, and then just bam, more selling. Been pushing down like crazy. Yeah, New York's been having all the fun. New York's been having, yeah, I'd say New York's been having pretty much all of the moves. Even Asia's not really been too much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What do you do in this kind of session? Just walk away. Honestly, man, just walk away. Same the way I trade Asia. Like if I'm looking at this hourly, I'll go, cool, it's going to close in 70 minutes. Don't sit here and watch it. Just come back at the 7 a.m. open. See if this candle is broken out or not. If it hasn't, cool, walk away. You know, it's actually really simple to trade in times like this. It's only because we're here on stream, but if I wasn't, you know, trading here with you guys, I'd literally walk away for the next hour. Has it broken out? If it hasn't really broken out, cool, walk away again. And just wait for the hourly to break out before you jump down to lower time frame. Because like I say, yeah, 7 a.m. you could maybe see how this candle closes. If it grabs highs and closes doji, well, it's going to be very hard to trade the 7 a.m. candle. So then you're like, okay, cool, walk away, trade the 9 a.m. 8 a.m. You only want to be trading the lower time frame once the higher time frame breaks out. But like if this closes like this, then to try and trade the 7 a.m. candle is going to be very hard. So you may as well just walk away and come back for 8 a.m. Bro, how little do you watch the screen if you're not on stream? Yeah, Daniel's crazy, man. I spend minimal chart time when I'm not on here. It's also so easy as well. I don't know if it's like you kind of get an eye for it, but it's so easy to tell if there's going to be a trade or not. Like if this closes doji, well, then how am I going to trade the next hour? There's no direction. There's no volume. Cool, just walk away for now. It takes not even 5 minutes of analysis to see, is there a trade in here right now? Like you look at this, you go, okay, we're just ranging. You know, you've got resistance here, you've got support here. It takes 2 minutes to analyze this. 2 minutes. And like I say, you can sit here and watch the 5 minute and try and jump in every single trade. That's why people consistently lose money, because they can't bear not be in a trade 24/7. But if you wait for the hourly, at least to confirm some sort of better direction, you'll have a much easier time trying to day trade. The dotted lines are just my liquidity level. These are my liquidity levels. Depends on what time session like whereabouts are you, but I mean you can go into Forex Factory and then you scroll to the bottom. You can see what sessions you're in. If you scroll to the very bottom, there's a little sessions bar down there. And it's got the moves like Jagger. It absolutely does. It's had all the fun, man. All the fun. All the fun. To me, if I had to give a direction, it's just taking this breakout long. Long as you hold above this, you could pull back here. It's just how long do you want to sit in a trade? You know, do you want to sit in a trade for a couple of hours watching it just to hope to get maybe 20, 30 ticks? Not really. Been in long since 33.08. Yeah, nice. Back down here. Or you're on the futures chart, maybe? If you're on the futures chart, yeah, great entry, man. You'll stops to break even. You're walking away. You're letting it run. It's a great entry, man. 33.08 is beautiful. Oh, nice, Kate. Nice. Good idea. Nice. Yeah, I think if you're long from like down here, you're setting your alerts, and you're walking away, you're letting the trade run. In terms of taking new trades here is pretty tough unless you're buying off this breakout here. Five cons. Good man, let's go. Full margin Tuesdays. I think to come up and, retest these breakout levels from yesterday does make the most sense. Get a huge breakout yesterday, you're kind of correcting towards that. If you're going to be looking for shorts, yeah, I guess it would be back up there. So you'd want to be buying into these 4 hour coming up to grab that previous 4 hour high. But if you look to the left here, look at this. All of this is kind of one big area. Maybe a London Open session today. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get some pre-London scalps here, but unless you're already in this flip, it's not really moving. Futures isn't really doing anything either. Yeah, can be confused, man. Yeah, 100%. That's why I think it's better to focus on your one session. I've kind of stopped trading Asia. Do you think using AI to trade is a stupid strat? In what sense using AI? using AI to fundamentally understand higher time frame markets? Definitely not. It depends on how you mean to use AI to trade. For intraday trading, it won't work. But I mean, using AI to understand higher time frame fundamentals? Sure, absolutely. But is there anything in AI that's going to kind of tell you when to buy and when to sell? I very much doubt it. Come on, Goldie. See if we're going to get back up to them highs. Slow grind here. Slow grind this morning, guys. Slow grind. Yeah, this would be a pretty good exit for me. It depends on where you're in from, but yeah, there's nothing to say we can't maybe grab these highs and then start to have a pullback. Yeah, when they start going back and forth, that's when it gets confusing, man. When do they change back in the UK? I think it's more so towards like towards the end of end of summer, I believe. Oh, end of October. Yeah, end of October they changed in the UK SH, yeah. Yeah, last week in October, yeah, nice. Plenty of time. No, don't do it. Yeah, don't do it in Queensland, man. It doesn't change. But it's nice on the time zone now because right now, it's 3:48 p.m. here for me, and 6:48 London time. But when the clocks do change elsewhere, London becomes even later, which becomes more annoying. At London, you end up streaming till like 7 o'clock at night, which becomes well too late. Yeah, NQ2 maybe new all-time highs, maybe. It's not looking. I mean, anytime we're dipping, we're getting bought right back up. Look at this. Yesterday, you closed bearish doji. Today, you're pushing right back up. I mean, it's looking likely. I'm keen to watch NQ today. See if it gives anything a little bit more than gold. I don't like this new Forex live site. Changed to investing live. I don't like this. I like it how it was. Live. Where's live feed? Oh, here. Live feed. Oh, your option expiries today. What are we up to, Goldie? What are we up to? Trying to squeeze. Big week on the earnings calendar as well. Yeah, there's so much going on this week, guys. So much going on. Still booming. Stocks are booming. Stocks are booming. Yeah, the euro's been very bearish. Euro's been selling off like crazy. Crazy sell. Same as gold. It's been absolutely ripping lower. Yesterday's daily close was insane. Grabbed the highs, came straight back down for the lows. I think we spoke about that in yesterday's stream. That as you were grabbing the highs, the next logical place would be the lows. And this is just ripped lower. Especially last week, I actually closed bullish. Now, if you look at this, oh, secrets, don't look at that. Look at this monthly. It's gone from being so bullish to grabbing the highs and like almost having a big fake out, which is crazy. But yeah, insane sell-off. Look at this. You had this huge trend line being respected for ages. What do? You came up, manipulated the trend line, pulled back, and then dropping like crazy. Whoa, what the hell is that? Don't do that. Trying to take a fit. Where did you tap into and where could you be coming to? So you came right up into that 78.6%. So you could be coming much lower on the euro as well. Much lower. Back down into these areas would be huge. But in terms of In terms of new trades in the euro, yeah, it's been selling off like crazy. I certainly wouldn't want to be calling pullbacks on it, that's for sure. Gold trying to come for the highs. Anyone take this little breakout here? What is it pushing? 35 ticks. Ideal risk to reward. At least 1 to 2. I want to aim for at least 1 to 2. Ideally. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I might take out less or sometimes I might take out more, but minimum I'd be going for 1 to 2. Nah, I didn't unfortunately, Kate. It's this weekend, man, but it's this Sunday. But it's my last weekend with my girlfriend before she doesn't come over till September, so unfortunately not, man. I really want to do one at some point though. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do this one. I definitely want to keep up when I go to Europe though, man. Yeah. Didn't you have that that seminar? Did you see there was a guy doing a seminar? I can't remember who it was. The Gracie? Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. That's January. Yeah, sick, man, sick. Oh, she got quite a while. Nice, nice. In it right now, yeah, nice. I mean, it's pushing it. It's just taking ages. It's taking its time. Taking its sweet time. Traveling the world doing that. Yeah, it's so sick, man. What a life. Traveling around the world giving a jiu-jitsu seminar is pretty crazy. Yeah, 4 hours about to close. Is 4 hours about to close in the futures? Let's see. Yes, it is. Yeah, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours about to close in the futures in 5 minutes. It's looking good for longs. It's looking good for longs. Yeah, what a life, traveling around the world doing jiu-jitsu seminars. Sounds pretty fun. Gold hitting these highs. If you guys did take that breakout, it's coming very close to this previous 4-hour high. That's the reason I said I don't like selling until this hourly fakes out. Grab lows, close bullish, bottom wick, continue pushing. Been slacking off later. This is the fight now. Nice. Yeah, nice one, man. See you in the pre-New York session, man. Have a good day. We're taking our time, but we're squeezing. Starting to reject this level. People probably jumping in shorts. You're more likely to squeeze this liquidity level. I think if we reject from here, what do people try and do? People try and short, set the stops just above. Higher chance you squeeze this. So we may be waiting for the London Open here, guys. Maybe waiting for the London Open. Pre-London shopping. Zoom guys, give me 2 seconds. All right, YouTube guys, if you guys are in this little flip, I'm just gonna let it run. I'm not gonna sit here and watch it. I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna jump on the. Oh, now you have a nice little squeeze. I'm gonna jump on the Topstep stream in about 25 minutes. So if you guys want to wait and trade the London Open, I'll be going live on the Topstep channel in about 30 minutes. So I'll see you guys over there. We'll see if gold breaks out a little bit more, gives us more volume. And yeah, we'll look to trade the Open. So trade safe, guys. I'll see you over on the Topstep channel. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.